You'd think that in the 21st century, with China leading in technological innovation, people would live in futuristic high rises, not ancient style homes. But in reality, millions of Chinese still live underground, in dwellings called yaodong, or cave homes. And surprisingly, their numbers are growing. The reason is simple: poverty. While China's economy is booming on the global stage, over 100 million citizens still live below the poverty line. Many more hover just above it, unable to afford even the tiniest apartment in the country's major cities. Some can't justify paying rent for so-called coffin rooms or metal cages barely 16 to 22 square feet in size, squeezed into overpopulated urban buildings. For these people, cave homes offer a practical alternative. Built directly into hillsides or dug into the earth, yaodong are centuries-old structures that have recently made a comeback. They're now popping up not only in rural areas, but also near the outskirts of large cities, where land is cheaper and transportation into urban centers is still possible. Roughly 30 million Chinese people currently live in these kinds of homes. But don't imagine smoke-filled caves with dirt floors. The modern yaodong has changed dramatically. Many are now equipped with electricity, running water, and even internet and satellite TV. Some interiors are tastefully furnished, with tiled floors, whitewashed walls, and basic but comfortable amenities. Those with steady jobs and modest incomes often invest time and money into upgrading their underground homes. Meanwhile, entrepreneurial landowners offer land plots near cities and organize utility hookups. Residents pay rent for the land, shared facilities, and essential services. But since there are no above-ground structures, they avoid property taxes and city zoning fees. So, while these underground homes may sound like relics of the past, for many they are a clever response to modern financial struggles. An affordable shelter option in an increasingly expensive world. Why cave homes make sense and where they thrive. Yaodong are much cheaper to build since they don't require foundations, walls, or roofs. The earth does the job. They also act like passive houses, naturally insulating and cutting heating and cooling costs, perfect for low-income families. However, no windows mean ventilation is crucial, along with regular maintenance to prevent dampness and collapse. One well-developed cave community is Yansaling, an underground village with 9 streets and 300 rooms sized 5,510 square feet. Residents pay $50, $107 monthly, far less than Beijing's $650 apartments. Still, most yaodong are informal, often illegal, and poorly equipped. On the lowest plateau, cave homes date back 4,000 years and shelter mostly elderly or very poor, some surviving on under $1 a day without doors or utilities. Some have turned this into a tourist attraction, renting caves to visitors seeking unique stays. While the government largely ignores these settlements, the lowest plateau village is a protected cultural heritage site, being developed as a historic tourist zone. Also, watch the video about 30 rare historical photos that will amaze you with their past. Or, watch the animals that nature has treated unfairly, nature's most unfair plans.